You're live.
Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome to Graphic 45's headquarters. And today we have some special things up our sleeves to share with you today. So I'm Charee here with Graphic 45, and my sister Aimee is going to be joining us shortly here.
Hello, everybody. I was just making sure we're trying out some new software. So we're just making sure it's all working. We're going live on Facebook as well as YouTube. So thank you so much for joining us. And Shari, is that looking like it's working okay?
Yeah, I'm seeing that we are on Facebook and everything is looking good there.
Awesome.
And let me just check in, see how the folks at YouTube are doing.
Perfect. And while Shari is checking that out, what we are going to be going over today is really exciting. This is our first quarter of 2026 release, and we have some gorgeous things to show off to you today. The first thing, actually, I'm not even standing with the right collection, as you're going to learn here in a second.
Yeah, I guess we're going to do a swap. Yeah, so we have two new collections, and one of them is near and dear to me. It's kind of my brainchild and my idea.
And then we have Scenic Route here, which is mine, and we're going to talk about how that all came about. So
Yeah, so both of these collections, along with everything else that you see here on the table, are now available. They're available at your local G45 retailer. You can find our store locator on our website at g45papers.com.
and they're also available on our website if you aren't lucky enough to have a local G45 retailer at g45papers.com.
Yes, so everything's available and so much fun to work with. So we're going to bring you down to the tabletop and show you a sneak peek or a in-depth peek at all of these papers, the embellishments that come along with it, some of the brand new items like this.
One of my favorite items.
It's our brand new collection specific vintage rose binder album. So a lot of fun with this.
Absolutely. As well as our new ATC matchbook album, our new keepsake collection, typography, and our new die set that is absolutely gorgeous. So let's dive in and get, a close up of all of these gorgeous products.
All right, so Aimee's going to be moving the camera, bringing it down to the tabletop. But of course, we want to hear from you. We want to know where you're joining us from. Let us know while we're walking through the products, what are your favorites, what you're going to create with all of these gorgeous products.
And thank you for your patience while we shift the camera around. Shari, if you want to fix this here, make sure we're that's looking. I can turn this product around. How's that looking?
I'm waiting for it to catch up on my computer to make sure everything's looking good. Okay, yes, everything is looking good. We've got friends joining us from Indiana. Hello, Tamra. Hello, Susan from sunny Florida. We've got Carol from Arkansas. She said, what a beautiful collection. So let us know what you're going to create with these new collections. So we're going to start here off with Always and Forever. And I'll give you the tour of this collection. So I don't know about you, but I am a giant Bridgerton fan. I love BBC masterpieces and period pieces. So a Regency collection was what I was really pulling for this season. And I believe our designers, our mom and our designers really came through with this gorgeous Regency collection. And so we wanted to do something extra special for this. You can see the color palette is stunning to begin with. We've got our glorious golds, these vivid mossy greens, the perfect peachy pink, and Regency blue, of course.
And I hope that these colors are coming through on the camera because sometimes the internet can read things a little hot. And this is a really nicely muted collection. I just love how everything kind of has like a dusty feel to it, like the dusty blue and like that just like nice green.
Absolutely. So with this collection, you can see we have a little bit of celebrating going on. So this is the 8x8s. In the 8x8 and the 12x12, you get two of each of these sheets. They're double-sided and have so much potential. So you can see there's cut aparts going on here. We've got little sentiments, borders. So you can cut this apart and turn this into, I believe, looking at this, I think we could make like 4 different card toppers and add some little inserts just with this one paper here. So as you can see, we have Always and Forever, this beautiful layered cake here. So of course that would be great for a wedding, but how great is this here? The love sentiment, cheers, hugs and kisses, celebrate. So right there, you can see I could be using hugs and kisses for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, celebrate for any any glorious occasion. So Mother's Day, birthdays, cheers, Mother's Day, birthdays, forever fabulous. How great would that be to add into a birthday card, as well as timeless, ageless, and simply divine? So when we were coming up with Always and Forever, we did want to make sure that this collection was going to be super usable for all different occasions. Of course, it's going to be beautiful for weddings, but we also wanted this to be really accessible for birthdays. And even I think you could do some really gorgeous baby albums with this too. Like this paper here, so pretty.
Yeah, I think there's so much you could do with this, all things like feminine for sure. So we really thought about that in the design process of wanting it to have a lot of versatility. So I can't wait to see all of the gorgeous projects created with this Always and Forever line. I just love the soft flowers throughout the collection that I think that was the first design we worked on in this line. And I think that you can see how that just set the tone for the whole collection.
Absolutely. And then check out our always the most popular page on any collection are our journaling papers. So you can see right here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different cut aparts with corresponding backs for journaling your sentiments, making lists, really personalizing your projects.
Or just cutting apart and using those fronts to make super easy cards. So versatile and how you can use them.
And then in this paper collection, you can see we've got one here. It's our Always and Forever light layout. And I rushed through the Always and Forever dark layout earlier. So you can see these are a new thing for Graphic 45 as well. We're constantly taking your feedback and looking at what's trending in our industry and what can make our products more usable and more fun to use. So we now have these gorgeous layout papers. So this is a call to anyone who's new to Graphic 45, or if you're experienced, of course, you know what to do with this. But if you're new and you're intimidated, you don't know what to do with these gorgeous papers, this is your first step.
And so I just love with the layout papers, as you can see with the scale, with the 8x8 and then the 12x12, it's just that shrunk down version. So depending on what your application is, what type of projects you're working on, you have those different options. And so not only would these be great just for creating layouts, but they're also just perfect for throwing on the cover of an album. And so they can just create a really beautiful, like if you were to put this on, you know, this album like Shari's showing you here, you cut off that info strip and it's just creates this really stunning collection, I'm sorry, cover that you can just start layering ephemera and chipboard on there and you have a really great start to creating with G45. And so this really is helping simplify working with our papers.
Yep. And of course, it's going to look good on the outside of the album, but you can always trim off that info strip, glue it right here on the inside, and add a photo, and you already have this designed and ready to go.
Love that, absolutely.
So those are the design papers for always and forever. But of course, because we are always looking for ways to innovate the products in the 8x8s and 12x12s, you are also now going to be getting 2 of each of these patterns in solids. So let me just reorganize this a little for you. So you're going to get these gorgeous golds. You're going to get these dusty evergreens, the perfect pink, and of course the Regency blue. So these are your answer for whenever you're looking to complete a project, you're looking for something to really bring it all together. This is the best answer for that. So if you're looking to mat something to make a layer pop, you want some papers to do some die cutting with, we've got it hooked up already in that collection pack for you.
Absolutely. So this, I think we introduced these last year, adding them to our collection packs, and we have gotten such great feedback on how much more usable they make those collection packs just for all of your creating, and that was our goal.
Yeah, our goal is always, of course, we want you to pick up the new products, but more than anything, we want you to cut into the new products and start using those. So, of course, that might not be enough for you with those patterns and solids. You might be an album maker, a card maker, and you want a little more. So we also have the patterns and solids pack that comes in an 8.5 by 11. In here, you're going to get some of those same designs that come in there, but there are also 8 other unique designs that do not come in those collection packs. And this is a larger size, perfect for card makers, perfect for all your die cutting needs. And these colors are just unstoppable. And of course, like all Graphic 45 color palettes, hard to find matching cardstock for, so we've got you covered with these.
Absolutely.
So we've gone over the papers. I wanted to show you, before we get into the embellishments, our brand new exclusive Vintage Rose binder album with pocket pages. This is a brand new thing for Graphic 45. We have never done a decorative collection specific album before, and you can see this is signature Graphic 45. We've got our brass hardware. We've got even those corner protectors in all your corners, and this gorgeous smooth
Sorry.
vintage rose cover. On the inside of this album, you're going to see we have this beautiful stripe that goes along with the rest of the collection in gold. Our nice gold brass binder ring. These are, you get a 2D ring binder here. And then in here, let me just pull out what you're going to get. You're going to get 9 different of these plastic pocket sheets. So you're going to get 3 of each design. You get 3 of these that are the 4x4 see if, can you see it better here? Where it's divided here so you can fit in your 3x4 photos. You get 3 of these pocket pages that are 6x4s and 3 of the combo sheets. So it's got best of both worlds there. You got 2 of those 3x4s and 1 6x4. And then you're also gonna get these gorgeous divider tabs. These are done in the Always and Forever designs, and that nice luxurious gold. And of course, some ivory heavy duty sheets for creating your albums. So these are a nice sturdy sheet. They can hold up to your mixed media. They can add on all your gorgeous papers, photos, and you can really make this album your own. And then the reinforcement stickers to add on top.
And I am just loving that binder album. And I wanted to show, there's a few questions coming in. We have a question from Susan asking, are you have more albums coming out? And yes, Susan, we do have, like Charee just went over, this gorgeous vintage binder album. We have another album here we're going to be talking about. So we hope you're excited about those. And then we have Andor was asking if these are the same as our other binder albums, and they are the same size. So there are the 8 1/4 by 8 3/4 with the 2-inch spine. And so they are absolutely the same size, so that all of the pieces inside are interchangeable. And so we're very excited about that. So all of those pieces in the ivory and the black binder albums are the interchangeable with everything in here. And so the other new SKU that we're excited about is we have these multi-pack pocket page refills. And so you're going to get 4 of each of those 3 different layouts that Charee just went over. So you're going to get 12 of those altogether. And so these, if you're wanting to design with those pocket page refills, these are exactly what you want. You can get more that they'll fit in the new Vintage Rose album as well as the binder albums. So they're super, and these are compatible with a lot of the other industry binder albums that are the same size. So just a heads up, they all have those nice 2-ring D-ring binder rings, and so they are compatible. So hopefully that answers any questions there.
Yeah, great information, great questions. So keep your questions coming in and we'll keep sharing all of the ideas with you. So now it's time to get out the embellishment lineup. Got one more hiding from you. So this collection has 4 coordinating embellishments. You can see we've got something for everybody here. We've got some dimension in the chipboard pieces, tags, and frames. Here you get 35 assorted pieces. And what I love about these are they come in all different sizes and you get so much. So if you have been with us since the beginning, originally our chipboard just came with tags and frames, but we have added to those, making them even more usable. So of course you've got these frames in all different sizes, perfect for capturing your moments. You've got tags in all different sizes as well. So you can see these 2 different sizes. We've got the large here, a small tag here.
We have to show off 2 of my favorite chipboard pieces, which are those gorgeous cakes that you see throughout this Always and Forever collection, and just how perfect are those for like a birthday or wedding card. Absolutely love those.
And then look at these cute pieces in all different sizes. So we've got some tiny little pieces that are going to be great for adding on to your cards, adding up some layers. And of course, I love bows. As a girly girl, I'm a huge fan, so love the bow chipboard, and that dimension is going to look great on your projects.
And we're getting lots of comments on in the social media. Carla says that She loves the Victorian era, and so this collection sure goes with that. Totally agree.
And so here I'm pulling out some of the ephemera set. This is always our most popular item. It's super usable. 61 assorted pieces here, which obviously so much in there to use and in so many different sizes. So I just want to kind of show you the difference between an ephemera frame and a chipboard frame. So you can see the chipboard's got a nice heft to it, but this ephemera die cut frame also super cute and usable. So you could really use those even together to add extra dimension and texture to your projects. So you gotta love those and love the new addition of a frame in an ephemera set. So here are some larger ephemera pieces from the heart, our cake, and then let's pull out some of our little guys. So you can see the scale is really there to help you with all your different projects. And it also, just when you're layering different sprigs and things all around your embellishment focal points, you've got something to really tuck in everywhere. This is also a new little piece for us, which I love, this little border frame. And I just posted a video going over this collection, and we were talking about in that video about how we've been trying to make everything really user-friendly, ready for you to just pull out of the pack and add onto your projects. And one of the ways we've been doing that is by adding really usable sentiments to our embellishments. So how great are these? That you can just add this onto a card, congratulations, happy birthday, add it onto a wedding layout or in a wedding album, cheers to many more. So let us know what you think. Do you like the changes? Is there something specifically you would like us to do in the future? We want to know.
Absolutely.
So what do you think? Are you a chipboard crafter? Or are you an ephemera crafter so far?
Are you both?
Yeah, of course, you can always pick up the whole package, the Always and Forever package. You get everything that we're going over today. And you're also going to get a discount at 10% off when you pick up the package. So, you can like it all. So here we have the rub-ons. The rub-on transfers are really great for those mixed media people out there, people who like doing home decor. You can rub these on any surface. We could put them here on our little background and have an Always and Forever background. They go anywhere, glass, fabric. And instead of pulling out those mixed media, all your supplies to add some backgrounds, why not just take out your rub-ons and add a little texture to your backgrounds? So in there, you get 2 sheets and a popsicle stick. And then last but not least, of course, our Always and Forever cardstock sticker set. In here, you get 2 6x12 cardstock stickers. And these are just jam-packed with usable stickers. We've got borders, we've got frames, stamps, and then collection specific die cut out stickers. We love all of these floral pieces, butterflies, gorgeous.
So many usable pieces there. You gotta love that. And Charee, I know we didn't discuss this before the video, if we should give a sneak peek of one of our upcoming kits we have.
Ooh.
But I think that we should.
Yeah, you think that they've earned it?
I think so. I don't know if we want to do that at the end of the video or we want to put that in here now with this collection or.
Yeah, let us know. Do you want a super sneak peek of the new are new kits that are going to be launching these go out in March?
They do.
So
yes.
it's a very early sneak peek let us know, and I'll get out of the way so Aimee can show you our next items.
Absolutely. And so we have next, we have a Graphic 45 staple item. And so this is our ornate gatefold envelope and pocket die set. And of course, it is done in our classic Graphic 45 gold metal. How gorgeous is that? And so this set, when we were designing this, it is going to enable you not only to make some gorgeous gatefold cards, as well as these envelopes and pockets. And so what you can create is you can create a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 envelope, as you can see. And this is just that really just so ornate, and you can see the precision of that die cut. Look how absolutely gorgeous that is. And this creates that beautiful envelope for the card. And we created this with the idea that this size can fit in your typical A2 size envelope. Because of how delicate this is, we wanted this to be able to fit inside of one of those more sturdy envelopes, if that makes sense, if you're going to be mailing it. If you're just giving this in person, then that necessarily wouldn't be necessary. And so that is the beautiful envelope that it creates. And of course, we decided to do it with this Always and Forever collection because they go so perfectly together. This also includes the little decorative corner pieces here that have been used on this card. And so you can see how absolutely beautiful that is. Here we have created the gatefold card, which is also that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size. However, when we designed this, we designed it with the idea that you can trim off the end here, and then that will create a gatefold card size that will fit inside of the envelope. So we wanted to make sure to design that if you wanted to create a card and envelope set, that they go together. So there's just that easy, just trim off that end, and then you have the perfect gatefold card that fits perfectly inside that envelope. So this set is, there are a lot of possibilities with what you can create. And it, I think, goes perfectly with our G45 more feminine lines, like Always and Forever, but so many more. So check this out now.
We had the question about if this is available separately or if it comes in a package.
It is available separately. So this is now a part of our just general staples collection. And so you are able to grab this a la carte, and it is not a part of a collection.
Yeah, so we have, I believe, 6 other dies in our staples collection that you can pick up. And so this is the 7th to that, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, so hopefully if you're enjoying the new dies, that we can continue to bring out more and build up a more robust die collection. So I don't know, let us know, are you loving that metal die? Also, we had another question about if you're able to buy those pocket pages separately.
You are, yes. Those come in the multi-pack. Charee, if you want to grab that. It's over there. And those, you'll get 12 of those in a pack. You're going to get 4 of each. And so, and again, they go with all of our G45 binder albums. And so if you already have the ivory or black binder album, or if you want to pick those up, you can get that. And it will go not only with the new binder album, the Vintage Rose, they go with any of the G45 binder albums.
And how many pieces do you get in there?
12. So you get 4 of each of the 3 different designs.
Yeah, these are great. And you can see Some of our favorite people are on that packaging.
Absolutely. You know, we are of course creating with our own photos. And so you can see we've got some G45 family representation there. And here is Scenic Route. And this was, like Sherry mentioned earlier, this was one of my brain children, I guess I would say. And as you can see, this is available in the 8x8, 12x12 pack. And so I went to Greece last year and absolutely loved it and have spent some time in the Mediterranean before. And so this really, I think the inspiration, I don't know if I can say it didn't happen while I was on that trip, but I think all of those beautiful colors that you see in that region of the world. But I think this line certainly, I think, is really just very coastal and it's really fitting for so many different beautiful places, as you can see. And so this line has, you know, those nice blues.
Yeah, this would work great for any beach house, any beach resort or beach, I think, vacation.
Absolutely. Travel far and wide on that cute little postage stamp down there. You've got the greens and the orange and the yellow complementing that blue. And I just love the back of this signature page with those little oranges on that blue backdrop. I think it's just so pretty.
That's stunning. I wish that was a fabric, maybe one day.
I think, you know, it will be coming at some point. This page has not only that really great floral, but also the citrus. You've got the oranges and the lemons again on that blue backdrop, and it just, I think, really pops. Here we have a really fun kind of, it's like a polka dot, but I think it also gives like the feel of like sand.
Oh yeah, I was thinking it's kind of like a bubble underwater.
Ooh, that I like it too. Here is a really great cut apart page. Not only do you get some border pieces, you also get a variety of different sizes to cut apart to add to all of your Scenic Route paper projects.
I think this for sure looks like a graphic 45 collection, but I do love all these clean lines. It's really making me feel nice and calm.
Absolutely. And I think this was reminds me of some of the areas we were traveling, had a lot of that kind of architecture too. And then on the back here, we have a nice little blue floral with the green. Yeah, this line does have that calming effect. I totally can really feel that word here. And here you have some of those gorgeous tiles with a lot of the blue and some of the little yellow and orange accents in there.
Yeah, I've seen those lemon dresses, those super cute lemon dresses are trending everywhere. Everyone's
Oh,
wearing them on their vacation. So this is going to be the perfect paper for all of those photos. But also, as someone who loves baking and cooking, I am going to love using this for any kind of recipe books. It's going to be
oh,
great
that's
for
such a
that as
great
well.
idea. Find the joy in the journey. I think there's so many of these images that would be perfect for a recipe book as well as that memory keeping. And so again, this is the Scenic Route journaling page. And so again, you've got the A side where you, and then our B side where you can add your own personal little notes. You just have to go in and cut these apart and you have all of these goodies to add to those mini albums and cards.
Love it. I know my favorite thing to do on vacation is going to check out new restaurants. And so that's going to be perfect for really documenting all of that as well.
I think that's the number one thing we do on vacation is we eat.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, what are we gonna eat next? And it's like pretty amazing what the amount that happens.
Especially bakeries.
Absolutely. So this is the Scenic Route light layout, and as you can see, it has the really fun tiles around the border as well as the floral down there in the bottom. And so this is great for so many things, adding on the to an album or creating a layout. And then on the back, you have this really nice floral on the orange with you've got the olives and some of the flowers in the line. And then here is the dark layout, and that has a lot of the images we see throughout the line. Got the starfish, the little
I
like
was feeling like I'm
buildings.
team light layout, but I don't know. What do you think?
It's a tough one, right? Especially, and when we were designing these, we designed them with the idea that you can use them together. And so I think they're very complementary, but you also, you can use them separately.
Yes, so pretty.
And then on the back of this page is the representation of the lemon, as you can see with the blue. And I think that's a really just fun as well. Here we have those gorgeous solids that we see in the line, and these are included too. So you have that light blue, the orange, the yellow, and then that darker blue. And then on the decorative side, you have these great patterns that just help pull your projects together with for card bases, for layering, for photo mats, so many things. And those were the 8x8s, and those are just the shrunk down version of the 12x12. I'm just going to show you the signature page so you can get the scale.
Yeah, as far as embellishments go, it seems like our viewers are loving all of the different embellishments, including the rub-ons and the sentiments.
And so as you can see with the, I think that this is a really good example of why you need both the 8x8 and the 12x12 because just depending on the project, you really want different sizes of things. And so there is a pretty big difference between those sizes, as you can see. So those are the decorative sheets. What do you think so far?
Yeah, I mean, I really love them both. I don't know, maybe I'm getting swayed to Amy's team, and I am a Scenic Route fan. I don't know, maybe I'm just ready for some sunshine and a vacation.
Yeah, that is this time of year. I think for a lot of us with winter and being a little more gloomy if we're up here in the northern hemisphere. And so, uh, and here we have our really beautiful 8.5 by 11 patterns and solids. You're going to get 16 sheets. You get 2 of each of the 8 different designs. And so there are additional designs in here. And so if you're creating a project where you need more of the papers and some of these simpler papers, you definitely want to pick up this patterns and solids pack. And then of course you get those nice solids on the backside. And so like Shari mentioned earlier, matching cardstock to our collections can be tricky. And so that's why we came up with this solution. So grab this if you're planning on creating something wonderful with the Scenic Route collection.
Yeah, those colors are so bold and cheery. And then, of course, we've got our lineup of our 4 different embellishments. We've got the stickers, rub-on transfers, ephemera, chipboard.
So many goodies to enhance all of those projects. So let's open up this sticker set and show off what you get. These are 6 inches by 12 inches, both of the sheets. And so you get 2 sheets in that set. And so on the first sheet, you have all of these great images for just decorating up all of your projects. And so you've got those great fish and the flowers, best day ever, hello friend, simply the best. A lot of great images, as well as on the B side, we have those border pieces. You've got some corners. You have these fun stamps on the side over here, as well as some different texts like happy birthday. So you could really easily make some great cards and like hello friend. Uh, so we're thinking about that of when you're creating of what types of projects you might be creating. Next, let's dive into the ephemera set. There are 69 pieces in here.
Ooh, that's a lot of pieces. We've got some new first time uh, crafters watching us live. So welcome, Nima. She's not necessarily a first-time crafter, but it's first time watching us live. But
Welcome, welcome.
welcome. We also have Carolyn and Susan. So many friends joining us. So we appreciate you joining in the fun.
And so when we created these, this is the idea for those folks out there that might not enjoy fussy cutting as much as some others. We know that we have a lot of G45ers that love fussy cutting, but we understand that sometimes it's just nice to be able to grab some things that are already cut, and it's just so easy to add on. Look how fun these borders are to your projects. And it just makes that so stress-free. Look at the cute little
We do have
tiles.
some brand ambassadors who go above and beyond, and when they're using the ephemera pieces, sometimes they'll fussy cut out the white borders
Oh, that is
to make it
dedication.
really, pop. So you can still get your fussy cutting in if you want.
Absolutely. And you can see in the pack, there are a few pieces, some of those really icon pieces from the collection where we wanted to include two different sizes. So depending on the scale of your project. And so you can see this one is a little mini version of the bigger sailboat. So that's, I think, a really nice thing to have.
But so cute using those together to create some depth.
Oh, great call. So those just a few of the 69 of those pieces in that ephemera set. Next, we have our chipboard set. And so not only do you get some of these gorgeous frames that you can frame, of course, photos and different things, but also they add that nice dimension to any of those projects. And I am going to show off a couple of my favorite pieces from the chipboard. I just love the fish. I think those are great, as well as this, I think, on the front of a card to give to someone. How cute is that? Celebrate.
You could even layer those together.
Absolutely. Then you got the lemon.
Aimee is queen of dimension here. Her notes are always to add more dimension to
Always.
projects. So
It's
chipboard is definitely
is like always add more dimension is my number one piece of feedback. I love dimension, especially in projects where it's allowed. I know sometimes like card bases and things like that, you don't want as much dimension if you're sending it in the mail. I get it, but if I have the option, I'm going to add the chipboard. And here's a little fish with that big fish.
This collection is going to be perfect for Father's Day
cards. Ooh, I love that. I do think that this line is that's such a great point that it not only goes perfectly for so many different things, but you can also do some great things for the guys in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then another great thing about this, if you don't want to decide on which embellishment's your favorite, you can pick up the whole collection by shopping that package, and you're going to get 10% off when you shop the package. And everything is available on our website at g45papers.com and at your local retailers.
And so with those rub-on transfers, you're going to get 2 different sheets. And so you get the sheet that has all of the great imagery with the sayings, not all who wander are lost.
Those are jam-packed.
So packed. Look at how many pieces you can just get in there and cut apart and add. And I think if you haven't played with the rub-ons yet, they are so great. They just look like these really intricate kind of stamps that just are just kind of flawless on any surface. And then you have the background images on the second page. And look how great these are for just putting down as your base layer. And then you can just layer up with all these other gorgeous
How beautiful is this
embellishments.
tile?
Love it. All right. So those are the embellishments for the Scenic Route.
And while Aimee is putting that away, I'm going to share with you one of our new albums. It's an album plus. So you're going to get with this new black ATC album with matchbook box. You can see here, you're going to get two different pieces. And like Aimee just brought over, we did also come out with this last year in ivory. So we now are offering it in black. So it was such a hit with the ivory that, of course, we had to come out with it in Diane's favorite colorway in black. Our mom loves all things in black. So this one's for you, Mom. And then so here you have our cute little adorable ATC album. So in here, you've got 4 different signatures. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And so it's going to give you so many pages to work with, so much to add into this tiny little album. It's going to be perfect for your wallet size photos, your 3x4s. And so you've got blank pages, pocket pages, and yeah, bonus, it also comes with tags. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags. And of course, they can go in the pockets I just pulled those out of, but you can also put them in these side loading pockets here. So how cute are they peeking out of these side loading pockets? So these albums really, even though they're small, you can add so much delight in here. And how cute is this? So that's the album. The box that it all fits in is a great little sliding matchbook box. It's also a shadow box. So of course, the album fits beautifully inside and you can store it in there. But you could also create a little shadow box scene in here also. So, you know, use up some of these embellishments and create a nice little pop-up scene inside and add an LED light. How cute would that be? So the black ATC album with matchbook box and 8 ATC tags is now available. It's also available in ivory, as you can see here. And it's got the same situation. You're going to get all those gorgeous tags and beautiful pages. And then Aimee is sharing a gorgeous project done up.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to showcase what Charee is talking about, what you can do. Look how absolutely beautiful this is. This is using our latest fairy collection, and I'm not gonna, we have lots of good, beautiful samples and pictures on our website, but this is just taking one of those bases and look how, what gorgeousness you can create. So let's move on to our keepsake edition pack, which we're very excited about. In the keepsake edition, you are going to get, this is our typography, and this collection is just so absolutely graphic 45. It comes in this nice reusable heavy duty plastic envelope, as you can see. Absolutely love these. And you're going to get 24 double-sided sheets of paper that's just so usable for creating all of your typography projects.
These papers are so bright and vivid.
And I think with this line, you can just create so much. I think with, especially using that little uh, album matchbook box that we just showed you, I think this line would just be so perfect for creating.
Wow, super cute with that. Any of our black surfaces are going to look great with that.
Absolutely. And so with this collection pack, this is our keepsake. And so with our keepsakes, we bring back a very highly requested collection that was one of our top seller. I absolutely love that polka dot. So fun.
Yeah, we always listen to you in our comments, the emails that we get in about all the requests of the collections you want us to bring back. And Pam, when we announced that we were bringing this one back, wrote the nicest comment on our blog, just saying, excuse me, I've got to take a deep breath. Typography, you're going to release typography. And then she said she was over the moon of the chance to work with this glorious collection once again, and said that Graphic 45 is the best ever. So thank you, Pam, and to everybody who's always sending us in your feedback and requests for new and old paper collections.
Absolutely. We love to hear what you are looking for from us. And of course, this also comes with those patterns and solids to make your crafting experience even more enjoyable. And so you've got that green, yellow, black, and red that you see throughout the collection, and then the solids on the other side.
So this is a brand new thing for typography, correct?
It is. So these did not exist when we had this collection initially. So this is just going to make that whole experience so much easier to create. And the other, there's a number of new things that are included with these keepsake editions. And so the sticker set is brand new as well. So this was not available originally when they came out. And you can see there are so many fun stickers in there. I love the typewriter.
I see a lot of things have been reworked to make this even more usable, which of course we love. So
Love this little light bulb shine bright.
what are you going to create with your typography keepsake?
I can't wait to see the gorgeous, bold projects using this. I also think this collection is really great for back to school.
Oh, for sure.
I think there's so many fun images with all of the kind of the pens and the typewriters that you could create some really fun back to school projects using the typography.
Or when school's ending in a couple of months, you could make some really great teacher's gifts.
Ooh,
with
that's a
this.
great idea.
I love these different embellishments. I don't know. I love all three of the new collections, but is typography maybe my favorite? Is it just because it's
Does
in
it
front
just
of
keep
us?
on changing? It's hard to know. Happy birthday to you. So you can create cards as well with all of the goodies that you're going to get in this set. Create. Love this. I think with the junk journaling too, that this is could be like super usable. I don't know. I think it just depends on what's the latest project that you are working on in front of you. So in the keepsake edition, you get all of these amazing goodies, so many things to play with.
Yeah, I think it's over 170 different pieces.
So many pieces. And then so this is everything in the keepsake edition. But if you are interested in the keepsake kit with exclusive metal die, not only do you get all of those goodies we just talked about, you're going to get this exclusive metal die set that is only available in this kit. And so let me pull out those additional items. And we have so many people ask us about our dies that just love them. And look how fun this typography die set is. It was designed, it has the whole alphabet here as this gorgeous background kind of piece, or you can use it for so many different things. And I just love this. This is created to fit on the front of an A2 card. Trey, you want to grab that ruler over there and we can measure it, and so we can talk about that. And you're going to also get a keepsake kit card inspiration sheet full with directions on how to make some of these gorgeous cards.
Yeah, this is an Aimee exclusive card here.
I did create this card. As you can see, it has like a little belly band. It has that shine bright
You gotta love how she's popped up this pie here.
ephemera piece. As you can see, that high is popped up as we talked about that dimension. I love the dimension. And so this is just a card to say hello to a friend. And then I had to represent the 6-7 in the corner for, you know, all those teenagers out there.
Yeah, just really make Richard proud.
And here, Charee, this is Charee's creation. And as you can see, there's all of these great layers on the front, and you gotta love the little box of crayons, like I mentioned, perfect for those back to school. This would be such a fun card to give to a teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a little gift card pocket, so you could include, if you can give your teachers a gift card,
Mm.
you could include a little gift card or a thank you, extra special thank you note.
Super cute. And so there's the project sheet to go over this. And just to highlight the size of this card or the die set, it is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that just fits perfectly on the front of that A2 card base.
And there's what it looks like once it's dyed or cut out. And so you can see, you can cut out each of those letters like Aimee did with that high and create your own little messages.
How absolutely cute is that? So cute. All right, Charee, did we get any feedback on if people wanted to see the sneak peek
I
on the
believe
kits?
we got a lot of feedback. That was a while ago now. But if you scroll back, there is some excitement about that. I think we had some people saying now and what. So we're coming back around. We're giving you what you asked for. So we do have an extra special sneak peek of what's coming in March. So all of the other things we just showed you, that's available now. So go over to our web store at G45papers.com and pick up your favorites. But here is a little sneak peek of what's to come for our album, our card kit and album kit for Always and Forever. These will be available in March. And how stunning is this album? So you can see
So beautiful.
a lot of dimension going on here. You can see Maria Cole designed this for us and really utilized all the pieces, adding into our little plate here, this celebrate sticker. And then open this up and you're gonna find so much joy. So you can see this kit will be available in March, where you'll be able to get the project sheet and all the supplies ready for you. But we wanted to just give you a little taste of what you can do with this collection, with this brand new album.
So gorgeous. And so this, of course, is just a little tease. We're not going to go into the whole thing, but it will be coming out in a month from now. And so if you're not already a subscriber, you could become a subscriber to make sure you secure your kit. Or you will have some available a la carte as well. So that is another option. But just wanted to show you the gorgeousness that can be created with the new vintage rose binder, as well as that Always and Forever collection. So beautiful.
Yeah, we are loving working with Always and Forever. I think it looks beautiful online. It looks beautiful as product, but once you really cut it apart and started adhering it down to the page, that's where its true magical form takes place. So here you can see in these cards, there's a little spot for a gift. Happy birthday, this cute little birthday cake. And then this is just going to tuck behind this bow, keeping it nice and in place. If I can, get there. There we go. So how cute are these cards? How cute is this album? Let us know what you're going to be creating with all the new products that we showed you today. Of course, if you're looking for inspiration, you want to start creating right away, you can always go to our blog and find tutorials there. We also have lots of project sheets that you can print off and start creating step-by-step projects with. So we wish you a happy paper crafting journey.
And thank you for joining us and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.